cutoff race underway under the lights at Bristol.
Chase Elliott already jumping up on the outside of Martin Truex Jr. He's going to make that work.
Lost just because of failing pre-race inspection.
Yeah, but he's going to have to take a deep breath 5 laps in. At least they kind of got through the start. We've seen early accidents just 2 or 3 laps into the race. We're at least 5 in. It's mostly single file. Now the 18 can kind of take his time. Although at this point you see no real pressure on the cars ahead. I mean, this is his view. Where's he going to go? Teammates side by side. Dave, oh, close between Denny Hamlin and the 77, Dave.
And Steve, what lane are they running? They're running that high lane that's not being used by the slower cars. Adam Stevens and crew chief on the 18 told me, we hope that line comes in early so we can use it as a passing lane. Now we get tougher as they move forward, but maybe they're working enough rubber in right now, Marty.
His commitment to the top tells him, or tells me, that Adam Stevens and Kyle Busch perhaps already discussed what their plans are for that competition yellow, which they could, whew, that was close for the leaders. Took my breath away right there, Rick.
A little pressure being added by Harvick now on Keselowski early in this run.
And lap cars up there getting into each other in front of the leader.
Now Keselowski will have to wait on that lap traffic. That allows Harvick to close back in on the bumper.
Brand's going to go to the high side here to try to get on the outside. So Kevin Harvick stay on the bottom. He did that because there's no sense in jumping. Oh, Brand's loose. Wow, how loose he was.
Little sideways. Here comes Harvick for the lead. And Kevin Harvick will take it away from Brad Keselowski as they complete lap 18.
Handling race car. Oh, Stenhouse Jr. Heavy contact on the front of the 47.
And the caution has come out. There was going to be a competition caution at lap 30. Stenhouse Jr. was running 16th, but didn't make it to the competition caution. And look at this one, terminal for the 47.
Dropping fluid. He's underneath Jimmy Johnson.
Oh, Jimmy tries to get the inside of the lap car. He comes down the racetrack, and I don't think that Ricky was ready for that. It turned Ricky in the inside wall.
You see right there, Ricky thought that Jimmy was going to go up against the outside wall behind that lap car. Wasn't expecting him to be that low on the racetrack. They made contact.
I would love to hear that from the spotter of the 48, because it would appear that the 47 was inside him when Jimmy changed lanes.
Yeah. 2 guys kind of going for the same spot, navigating their way around lap traffic. We said it earlier, lap traffic would play a factor in this race, and already, even before the competition caution, it played.
Right now the 12 of Ryan Blaney is running in the top 5, but he's had to be aggressive to get into that top 5. Take a look at how he made a pass earlier.
Time to go. Right there, the 10 cars a little bit slow in the middle, and Ryan just a little bit of love tap there. Get him up the racetrack, drive under him.
Now Ryan, we know and love.
Yeah, Ryan actually called that shot earlier in the week. He told his competitors what he was going to do. This is what he said.
I caution those in front of me. I'm not going to be behind very long. Yes.
New leader at Bristol, the 9 of Chase Elliott, now out front. Was able to get by the 2 of Brad Keselowski, so Keselowski drops down to second.
Yeah, Brad Keselowski was lapping Brian Newman. Brian Newman drives back around the 2 car. Keselowski struggling here on the long run.
Yeah, it's almost like he's worn out his left side tires or something. The last couple laps, he is just completely off the pace.
Looked like Chase Elliott may have had some contact on this final lap, looking for his 3rd straight stage win at Bristol. Jeff, you mentioned it. He's 3 in a row now.
I do not know how he drives that line and gets the car to rotate. Typically when you drive in lower, deeper, and straighter, you can't get cars turned.
Development for Matt DiBenedetto. He said, I might have a tire coming apart. Then 1 lap later, he said the vibration is getting very bad. And then the next lap, he said, I cannot do it anymore. Coming to pit road for Matty D, who came in below the cut line, knowing they needed to win. They are going to lose a ton of time here. Now, you can a green like this, they're going to lose a ton of laps, Steve. Had to come down pit road, said he felt like he had a tire coming apart from that DiBenedetto.
Now the big concern for the 21st ball is how far behind they're going to be. Let's take a look. We hear there's some contact with his teammate, well, kind of teammate, in the 12 of Blaney. Pretty light contact. I don't think that would be any damage.
The exhaust pipe right there, though, got into maybe the left rear.
Maybe, I don't know. We'll have to see if the tires come off if he really has a flat tire. That's your biggest concern. This place is tough on equipment. We talked about the speeds, the loads, the banking. All of that gets transferred through the car. So we'll see if it really was a flat tire or if there's other issues with the 21. We're going to have to wait and see when the tires come off the car and the crew get his chance to look at it. Try to tighten all five. One sometimes doesn't get all the way pulled up. We have a good battle here for a second. Some tracks, not a lot of load. Flat track like Martinsville, they can survive. But here on the banking, those wheels will come loose. We've seen it before.
We've seen it before tonight, and potentially seeing it right there with the 19 and the 4. Using that bottom line, gets to the inside, fighting for that second spot.
Yeah, that was so smart. Saw the lap car hit of the 66 lap car hit. Oh, big damage on the 11 car here.
A lot of damage for Denny Hamlin.
Wow, he has run into something seriously.
Denny Hamlin maybe didn't know that Martin Truex Jr. was coming to pit road and may have gotten into the back of the 19.
I'm impressed you can see over that hood.
That's a great point, Steve. It's definitely in his vision a little bit. You wonder, obviously, when we think about a short track, we think aerodynamics don't matter, but they do matter. That is going to hurt that race car in the way it drives.
He had enough points. He's advancing to the round of 12. No matter the outcome of tonight's race.
I'm in a precarious position because I got the 19 and the 11 in my fantasy lineup. I don't know what to do at this point.
And right there.
Oh. Yeah, I think you were mentioning like it was coming to pit road. I think it was after they had pitted, Rick, because the right side tires on the 19 have the Goodyear missing. So I think he came to pit road, got 4 tires because of his issue, got back on the racetrack, looking at that replay. Then Dale Jr., he goes up, makes contact with the wall, must jump out of the gas, I assume, because he hits the wall, and the 11 runs into it. Nowhere to go for Denny Hamlin.
You heard him say, I have no idea what happened. It just wouldn't turn.
Yeah, it's like he's on the splitter with those new tires, low air pressure.
Coming into tonight's race, William Byron was 3 points below the cut line and now involved in an accident. He was running 10th. This could be it for William Byron. Look at this, the steam rolling out from underneath the hood. A lot of damage to the front. Marty.
And Rick, they're done. They're done for the night. It got the radiator. William Byron also said, I have no oil pressure. So William Byron came in hoping to be able to advance and did everything he needed to do in this race. He was the only bubble guy who earned stage points in stage 1, was running 10th, and he said someone in the middle of the track just stopped. And that's when William Byron made contact. And going by me, well, you can smell the oil pouring from that 24 car.
Marty, last night, the Penske car, Austin Cindric was leading the race, and he lost power steering. He hung in there way longer than I thought he could, but another power steering issue for a Penske car tonight.
And look at this for the lead. The 18 made a run on the high side. Now the 4 boxed in behind the slower cars.
You see who that 4 car Kevin Harvick's trying to put a lap down to. Not going to be easy to lap Denny Hamlin.
He'll just get his 4 fresh tires and fuel here and hope he doesn't catch a caution at the wrong time. Dylan,
right there's a big caution. The 53 into the wall.
Kevin Harvick, the leader, was right there in that vicinity. I don't know if he got any damage or not.
Yeah, he was headed to pit road.
3 car just wrecked us.
He was headed
the
to pit road.
The 3 car tried to shove it in when the 4 was pitting and wrecked you.
There you hear it.
The 53 driven by James Davison, the 34-year-old out of Australia.
Oh, Rick, get your notepad out.
His first time at Bristol. And you see the damage to the back of the car. And obviously, they thought they had a little help.
So he's underneath the car here.
Yeah, you see Austin, looks like the smoke comes as he was hitting the brakes hard.
The 4 was coming to pit road, it looks like, so this is going to be a good break for the 4.
Yeah, that's what happened. So Austin was trying to slow down big time to keep from getting into the back of the 4 and lost control and got up in the side of James Davidson.
Just a lot of the green.
I think something else, guys, you know, think about this. I mean, this run has been 20 laps. These two cars have put over 2 seconds to third place.
Look at
That's
this
how
run.
fast they are.
Now the 18 right on the back bumper.
Oh, Harvick to the top.
Harvick goes up. Kyle tries to cut down.
So let's see if that 4 car had anything in his pocket. He moves to the top of the racetrack. Knows that's going to make it hard for that 18 to get him on the bottom.
Harvick has his hands full. It is not easy for him right now.
But that's protection. When you go to the top, you're like, all right, I got a car putting the pressure on me. I'll go to the top, and the hardest place for him to get around is going to be on the bottom. Both guys on the top of the racetrack. Behind this 42 car, 12. 88, or 18 goes to the bottom. Look at that 77 resourcing up there on the outside. 18's going to kind of box him in. He lifts pretty hard for turn 1. Harvick has no choice.
Outside 4. He's going to wedge fence 3 bottom. That's 3. 2 with the 4. Just 2. Down. Clear them all.
Harvick's still there, though. The lap traffic not going to get easier for the 18.
And now side by side for the lead. Logano slowing down the 18.
Can Kevin Harvick clear the 22 right here? That's the whole battle. Can he get by the 22? Unable to do it.
And again, the 22 slows the 18 down.
Kevin Harvick's hoping Logano slips just a little bit right there. So close.
And Logano's nervous too. He's got the 18 behind him right on his bumper. Sees nothing but windshield when he looks in the mirror. It's like, I don't want to be here. Y'all go around me.
Harvick back to the lead.
Dylan, he's had to be aggressive all night long. Starting at the back has Kyle Busch trying to stay in a 15-year, added to 16 winning streak in his life. It's been a surprise this year that he hasn't won all season long, and Adam Stevens told me in May they were just a little bit off, tried to make it a little bit better. He'll see if he has enough for Harvick here.
Well, that car just pulls right over.
Yeah, is that a classy move by Denny Hamlin, knowing that the race is...
If you're Kevin Harvick, you love it. Oh, car in the fence up here in front of the leaders. The 95.
Down to the bottom.
Crystal rail hard in the wall. He's got a flat tire.
No caution yet, as he's slow trying to get off of the racetrack. They stay green, 23 to go. He's going to make it to pit road. Under 3 to go.
Clear sailing now in front of Harvick. Can Kyle get there, though? Will Harvick slip?
2 to go. Kevin Harvick
Kyle's closing in.
trying to be perfect.
Great exit for Harvick.
One more here. Number 1.
Final lap.
Well, this lap car is going to slow Harvick up a little bit.
Final time. Coming through 3 and 4. Harvick's going to hold him off. Harvick wins again.
Wow.
Hey Motorsports fans, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit subscribe before you go for all the latest news and highlights across motorsports.